The topic of money is always going to be the elephant in the room. The thing that no one's really talking about.
We didn't specifically talk about it, but it was there. You know, it was post-war, and we were still having rationing, etc. There were no credit cards, there was no credit. My dad got his money in a little brown envelope, it was cash. We were used to an environment where you had to just make do with what you had.
Briefly, people have spoken to me trying to explain, but it's quite hard to understand when you're a child.
It was like a very taboo, like we discussed it in the family, but not with friends.
Nobody actually taught me about money in terms of my parents or anything. I knew we had it, I knew you needed it to survive and live and everything like that.
My mother would have been the one who first gave us kind of the concept of money, because it was just to, I suppose she was giving us a harsh reality of our situation. She was single parent, so I was aware of her financial stress.
My father, very luckily for me, was in finance. So my father taught me about money, is still teaching me about money.
With my children, I've always told them, if you've got a problem, come back and speak to the bank of mum and dad first.
Generally, I'm very bad with money. I would rather work harder to maintain a certain lifestyle than curtail and scrimp and save. I kind of just go with the flow. I just need to generally be better and copy my wife.
I guess I found myself financially independent to a point for the first time at university.
I was doing a lot of freelancing jobs and internships, which do not pay very well, and I was incredibly lucky that my dad helped me with rent and everything every so often.
I remember my first paycheck was £22 a week and my rent was £8 a week, and we got paid on a Friday, and on Thursday, if I hadn't got any money left, I didn't eat.
My ambitions with money reflect me trying to look after my family, so in some respects my family is my biggest expense, but it's not in a negative sense.
It's a big thing in life. Like, if you don't have that much money, like people on the streets, you have nothing. You have no food, no like home, and you need that stuff in life. And I think I teach my children that because like they need to learn the lesson.
If there's one thing I have learned, is if you have your head in the sand and you just don't want to think about it, don't want to confront it, it gets worse.
There are still moments where I have to go back and question so many things that it would be nice to actually not have to call him up every single time with every little question. So it would be really nice to have a mentor or something that could just guide me with my money a little bit better.